Hello, Internet, and welcome to Cancelled with me, Ryan Murphy. A little bit of an intro to this YouTube page that I started about cancellation and everything that's been, shut down because of the current events that are going on around the world with the pandemic. And also a little bit of a, the name is a little bit of a joke on a spin to, everybody being canceled even before the pandemic. Disclaimer, I use a lot of colorful language, so this show is definitely not for children or anybody under the age of 18 without parental consent. And I apologize if anybody's offended by any of the language that I use in the future. Sorry, not sorry. This page is and this YouTube channel is made for my own satirical spin on sports, music, pop culture, TV, movies, and current events like the events that are happening around the world right now with the pandemic. And why all the Mets gear? Why all the Mets gear? Because in a way, personally, like many other fans of everything now, I'm sort of mourning the loss of possible fantastic baseball season for my favorite team. Even though they never have a fantastic baseball season, I was just really in high hopes. And then everything got shut down, and I was like, well, at least we're not going to suck. But yeah, we're all pretty much, in mourning of how things used to be and how, we used to entertain ourselves. So there's no movies, there's no TV. Well, there's plenty of TV, actually. Everybody's home watching Netflix and Hulu. But there's no going to the movies, there's no concerts, music. But we're going to talk about music in future videos. Staying a sports fan is actually pretty hard, although I found a way around it, and I've been watching a lot of these simulated MLB, the show, the simulated games, which are pretty exciting, being that, how advanced video games are now that you could actually just watch a video game like you're watching a game. So it's good to pacify, but we all hope that we could, be back out in the world and watch these games live and stuff. And as well as a whole bunch of other things, like basketball, whatever you're into, there's something that we're all going to miss, that we're all going to bombard as soon as we're let to do so. As soon as they lift the ban on all of these sporting events, everybody and their mother is going to be buying tickets to go to even the shittiest of baseball games. Fuck it. I'll go watch a Yankee game. I'll go watch a Marlins game. I'll go to a Braves game, and they're like my mortal enemies. I'll go to Philadelphia and watch a Phillies game and then take a beating from a Phillies fan afterwards just so I can watch the baseball game. Now, there's a difference between good canceled and bad canceled. Let's not take this, out of context, though. But in all honesty, all these sporting events and all these movie theaters getting closed and all these concerts getting closed down is for our own good. That's good canceled. They're canceling it so that we're all at least safe and keeping our family members safe. Although I do miss the fuck out of a mosh pit, and I'm dying to go to the first concert that is allowed to be played in my local area, even if it's like the shittiest band. I'll go to a Nickelback concert right now, people. Bad canceled. Now, we all know what bad canceled was. We were all made familiar with bad cancellation and somebody doing something naughty that they shouldn't be doing, or disrespecting somebody, or saying the wrong thing when they shouldn't have said the wrong thing. Well, some people's opinions are it's getting a little out of hand, but we all know the people who've been canceled. The Harvey Weinsteins and so on and so forth in cancel culture. So we'll be talking a lot about that in future videos too. We want to avoid being bad canceled. Behave yourselves, people. You could say fuck, shit, and piss, but you can't say certain words. We got to learn that nowadays. Even me, I'm learning every day. So introductory into this YouTube channel, I'm calling today's video Canceled 101. Class is canceled, actually. It's not canceled, it's still going on, but it's about being canceled. How to know when you've been canceled? Well, you'll know, because people will just stop paying attention to you. Nobody's going to want to talk to you. Nobody's going to want to ask you questions. They're not going to let you do your job. So that's when you know you've been canceled. Whenever the world starts ignoring you, they've X'd you out. And this happens within small groups of friends. It happens in government. It happens on television. It happens in music. You say something stupid. You do something stupid. You're a football player who beats his girlfriend. You're going to get canceled. That's when you know you've been canceled, is when everybody stops paying you, stops talking to you. How to avoid it? Really, honestly, just fucking behave yourself, people. Come on, it's 2020. You could really just check yourself before you wreck yourself. I mean, honestly, just behave yourself. Stop it with this, I'm the middle of the world. I can do whatever I want shit. Because you know what? The world will cancel you. Fear of missing out. And I throw this into the class because, we're all missing out. I mean, nothing's really going on, but we all have a little bit of FOMO for the stuff that should be happening that's not, i.e. baseball. I love fucking baseball, as well as other sports, football, MMA, which we'll be talking about in future videos, as well as music. I love going to a great live show, and sometimes I don't even care what kind of music it is. It can honestly be a jazz band, it could be a hip-hop act, it could be a heavy metal, death metal band, it could be fucking, Cirque du Soleil with the music. I love all that shit. An orchestra, you play anything. And I will go and watch it and enjoy it. And I love a live concert as well as I love a live sporting event. We're all missing it. We're all pretty much missing it now. And when everything goes back to normal, and I'm sure we'll be resilient, and we will, I'll be seeing all you out there in the fucking crowd, cheering on your team, cheering on your favorite band, your favorite musical act, going to your favorite kind of movie, rom-com, whatever. I'll go watch any fucking movie. I'll go to a shitty movie. I told my wife this. I was like, as soon as all this stuff is back on, I don't give a fuck what kind of movie is playing in the theater. I'm going to watch it. Alvin and the Chipmunks 7, I will go and watch it. Frozen 15, I will go and watch it. I will go and watch whatever the fuck is playing, a rom-com even. I'll go and watch The Notebook and have it on marathon. I'll sit in a movie theater while The Notebook is playing for 24 hours just so I can eat fucking popcorn and sit in a movie theater. All right, shout out to a lot of my podcast buddies that are out there, namely Nothing Network, Mike and John, my buddy Mark, Big Critique out there in the internet world on YouTube. Thanks for, your guidance and support and influencing me in making this YouTube channel. Talk to all you crazy fucking internet people. In the future, we'll be talking about everything like I said at the very beginning of this video. We'll be talking about sports, music. I'm going to do a lot of music ones because, a lot of the people who know me out there, I'm a big music guy. I love music. Movies especially, we'll be criticizing them, making fun of them. We're going to be making fun of a lot of stuff, even stuff that I personally like. I'll be making fun of my favorite band and your favorite band and your mom's favorite band. And, because sometimes it's just fun to poke fun. I don't give a fuck what you think. Anyway, if you like what we're going to do in the future, if you like what you saw here today, hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later out there in internet land. Let's go Mets.